Hello, everyone. How are you? So, the key to freedom for all of us is releasing these emotional patterns that we're running every day. This is the way to freedom. The way to freedom is to release guilt, release worry, conquer our fears, which means facing them head on. Okay? Most of these things are just habitual responses. They're not authentic to us in that moment. Okay? We are creatures of habit. So we are going to continually repeat the same emotional patterns unless we become conscious and change that. So if you can consciously be aware of your emotions and limit the amount of time that you spend in guilt, in worry, in fear, these are the things that rob you of your pleasure, of your joy, of your freedom. Okay? And it's not avoidance. Avoidance is when you are actually feeling the emotion and you're lying to yourself about it. What we're talking about is switching your focus from always seeing things in a negative, fearful way to seeing things in a beautiful, positive way. Okay? So the majority of your time wants to be spent on appreciating everything in your life, enjoying everything in your life, being excited about your future, being excited about the things that you're going to create. Okay? So there's always going to be challenges. We're always going to be triggered. This is part of the journey. This is part of how we expand and grow. So don't expect to completely eliminate that stuff. Okay? Those are the things that give us clarity and more information and more expansion. But what we do as humans is we get stuck there. We don't progress out of it, and we spin around and around and around for years in that same emotional pattern of feeling scared, feeling worried, feeling guilty about stuff, feeling fearful about stuff. Okay? So it's important to be brutally honest with yourself about what you're feeling and allow yourself to release. It's like a tight fist that we hold on those emotions. If you just open your hand slowly and release our grip on those emotions, you experience freedom. You don't need to feel guilty all the time. You don't need to feel worried all the time. Okay? It's about trusting in this process of life, that it's going to take you to where you need to go. Okay? And this whole game of life is all about paying attention to how you feel and following that. Notice the things that make you feel good. Notice the things that make you feel alive and excited. And notice the things that make you feel constricted. Notice the things that give you that tight feeling in your stomach when you think about it. That's fear. That's worry. Okay? You get that ball in your stomach. You want to pay attention to how you're feeling so that you can help yourself release the hold on those negative emotions. And they're not bad. Those emotions were given to us by Source so that we can get more information about what we want, so that we can become clear about who we want to be and where we're headed. We're not designed to stay there. And this is where humanity is mistaken. There is so much talk about how we need to dive into our shadow, and that's the only way to get to the light. And in one sense, it's true, because you don't want to deny what you're feeling. All of it needs to be felt. But what we do as humans, emotional beings, is We get trapped in our emotions, and they feel so real to us only because we are habitually repeating them over and over. And those patterns are so strong inside of us. And you can just as easily create a new emotional pattern of feeling good simply by focus, by where you focus. Every morning, get up and think of all the beautiful things you see around you. Think of the things you're thankful for every day before you go to bed. Say thank you to your body. Say thank you for the roof over your head. Thank you for how comfortable your bed is. Yeah, it's all about your focus. Your focus will determine how you feel. Okay, and aligning with your higher self will determine how you feel. So when you feel really crappy, it's because you're going in the opposite direction of your higher self. When you feel really inspired and excited, you are right in line and in sync with your higher self. Your higher self in that moment is fully within you. Okay, you are seeing through the eyes of your higher self. When you can see the positive aspects in everything, the beauty in everything, you are seeing through the eyes of your higher self. Your higher self does not suffer. Your higher self does not worry about the future because it knows that all is in perfect divine order. And everything in your life is perfectly designed to help you grow and evolve and expand and have experiences. Okay? So remember, those intense emotions are only designed to give you information about what you want and who you want to be, where you're going, more clarity. They bring clarity, but don't get stuck there. Don't get trapped there because then you experience suffering. And then you're wasting a lot of time and energy in that suffering when you could be enjoying your life. You could be having a great time if you just shift your focus. If you allow yourself to soften your grasp on the need to feel those emotions, the guilt, the fear, the worry, those things take hold of us. And it's because we're holding on so tight. Those patterns are deep within us to constantly feel that way. Okay? So allow yourself to soften that. Allow yourself to move into appreciation, joy, simple okayness. It doesn't have to be extreme emotions. You don't have to feel fantastic, but just a level of acceptance, a level of peace, okay? Allow yourself to shift more of the time into those emotions, accepting how things are around you and knowing it's all for your benefit. All is in divine order. All is in divine timing. Okay, and start trusting that. Start believing that you are being guided to a good place. And your life will get better, more enjoyable, more fun. This is what we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be wasting years of our life digging through our emotional baggage. Okay, once you realize what it is, you can say, okay, that really hurt me. I forgive this situation, this person. I accept that this happened to me, and now I'm moving on. It made me who I am. It's part of who I am. It took me in a different direction because of that experience, and now I'm moving on, and I'm at peace with it, and I'm letting go. That's how you deal with negative emotions. You're not supposed to dwell in it for 10 years, okay? This is what makes people get sick. Holding on to negative energy causes dis-ease in the body. People that live long lives are usually very happy people, very positive. They're light. They've learned how to let go of the negativity, and that allows health, energy, life force to flow through your body. When you feel good, your body is healthy, okay? So feeling these things is detrimental not only to how much you're going to suffer and feel bad, but also to your physical health. You want to free yourself of needing to be stuck there in those emotions. If you can find that place of letting go, it's a letting go because we're holding on to it so tight. If you can let go, open your hand from a fist and just relax your hand open, you're going to start experiencing more joy, more ease and flow, and ultimately freedom. Freedom from feeling trapped by all those emotions, okay? So important to our existence to understand this. All right? I love you all, and I wish you a beautiful day. And if you are interested in a private energy reading, you can click the link below. Okay, bye guys. See you next time.